Welcome back to the Ian Alleyne Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something. 10 murders. But you know what I did? I think this week was tri-party. Am I right? Band launch. You know people invite me to try band launch? You know what people, some head honchos who flew in, called me. Ian, let's go to try band launch. We're doing in Trinidad. I know, I had friends flew in from Guyana to go to people from the Caribbean and called me, hey, let's go try band launch. I say, I can't go. I'm working on something. And I look, and I say, I can't go. I'll come long after. But I say, you know what? Now I have to be focused. Ladies and gentlemen, a man wanted in connection with 2 murders, not 1, 2 murders. 3, Khadija Hackett in Coquille. And Marcus Garvey Pierre in Taradale. And I want to believe it's and Christopher Fullerton in Taruba. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 murders to the family of Khadija Hackett. Let me tell you something. I know it happened October 2024. Right? I know it happened in October 2024. Marcus Garvey happened when? 2 days later. 2 days later. And Christopher Fullerton, he wanted for that in Taruba also. For November 2019 murder. And I know that, and ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you because of my website. And that's why any given day, any given time, I can tell the government. Let me tell you something. There's only one person they trust in this country here, and that's Ian Alleyne. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whether you can say what you want, you can say what you want. People trust Ian Alleyne. And you see, trust, I don't play with that. I'm not playing with my brand. I'm not playing with my brand. I'm not playing when people trust me. You go to my website, ianalleyne.org, no username, no password, and you send the information now. And I'm going to show you, ladies and gentlemen, because of sending the information, and I will tell you who the apartment was rented by. Who. That's why you need to be very careful. This is how it happened Saturday night. Go to it.
And this is Ian Alleyne. I'm supposed to be joined by the police shortly. This is a connection with a young girl. Now, we've been working on this for a very long while, yeah? This year will make it 1 year. October will make it 1 year. This incident took place on October 28, 2024. Woman shot, dies at hospital. 30-year-old Khadija Hackett of Couva was murdered by a man known to her. According to reports around 2 a.m. on Monday, 20th October 2024, Hackett was in the company with 2 female friends and a man near Dallas Avenue in Coquille in San Fernando. Hackett was heading towards a vehicle in the roadside when she was shot by a man known to her. She was rushed to San Fernando Hospital. Doctors contacted the police around 3:10, informing them that they were treating a patient for a gunshot wound to the right side of her head. Hackett succumbed to her injuries at 5:15. Inquiries are continuing. The suspect in that, ladies and gentlemen, has been identified as a man called. He was a suspect in that. They call it. And he was the suspect in that. Now I am going to put a beep on my voice until this person is charged. I got information, again, how important it is to go on my website. And we got information that he's in an apartment on Factory Road. I contacted ACP Smith a while ago, and they're going to send down a team there. In fact, I did call. I spoke to Maraj about a month ago concerning this man and telling him that we've been gathering information about him. And we've been gathering via our website, ianalleyne.org, as you can see it in front of your screen here. And a lot of people who are fearful of going to the police or passing info or taking up a phone, they go to that website and they give you the information. They send you pictures. This is the man is wanted in this. This man selling drugs. This man bringing guns. This is the picture. This is this. This is that. This is that. He's here. He's here with he is here with somebody. Blah blah blah. You understand? Police here, as you can see. Okay. All right. Hold this. Right, so the police is there, everybody is there, right? I mean, I just showing you, look at it, right? This is the level of support we have. Saturday night. Okay, Saturday night and we're moving. All right, so we're going. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to be serious about crime. It's not about putting on suit and just do action out here. You want people that you want somebody that the people trust. And I can tell anybody here today, people trust me. Last 10 years, people have seen all the amount of people you have seen locked up in the last 10 years in this country here, from 2011. It's funny. I am still around. But it's all about fixing this place. To the family of that girl, they will get justice now.
And I spoke to her the morning she got shot.
Yeah.
She called my phone.
She called your phone?
Died. Yeah, before she died. And she say, Auntie Evelyn, at the hospital, when I get Wi-Fi, I'll call you back. So I think she died soon after.
What?
So I was right there. Yeah.
Oh, so you just said, how you go with this girl?
Not good. I brought her up and her mother, she didn't live with the mother, she lived with me.
They will get justice. And that is what, once we have the information, we act on it. No rile up thing. You get vexed and angry at all, you go get vexed. People looking for you, police looking for you, they have a website. When I go through the website, when we sit down and go through, I'm the only person who can sit down and go through that website, you know. I'm the only person who can sit down and go through that website. And when we go through that website, I'm going to tell you something. When we go through that website, and I get information, there are trusted people in the police service that I will talk to. Trusted people I will talk to. And we'll deal with it. That is all. And this is a big one. This is a big one. This one, this is a runner from since October 2024, you know. This is a runner from since October 2024. So the police behind everybody, ready. We will deal with it. Once you give us information, that's what I tell you, you know, that government could have, and I always say government just have the equipment, you know, they have all the equipment and the resources, and they have this, they have that, they have vehicles, they have everything. But you see, trust, I tell you, that is what solves crime. Trust. Trust. Of course, I mean, of course you need intelligence, a certain degree of intelligence and information gathering to solve crime. But when coming to the ground, you can't beat me back. You can't. You can't. It's when coming to the ground, if a pin drop, I will know. People will call me. If a pin drop, you're telling me a man in an apartment. I already know that. And so I was to come into Edinburgh and show them how we could pass. Because he could jump the gate. He could jump the gate, and so that's it. We have the police on the phone. All right. Yes, sir. Right, we're on track, right? Right, I got to explain to you now. So we're hitting the main road. Right? Right, we reaching by Lolita's by Factory Road, Tin Can right there, Lolita's. Right. Right, we inside Factory Road, we pass Lolita's, Tin Can on the right. Right, watch me, huh? So we drive in, huh? We drive in. We're driving. It's on your left. It's on your left. I'm driving, eh? I'm driving. So you could pull up. I'm driving. I'm driving. I'm driving. The brown door that open here, the brown door, this apartment here, The brown door open, Right. The brown door on your right. Shh. Hey, come from here. No. The police has just gone inside there. But these people are renting places here, and these people don't know who they're renting the places to. You don't understand people paying rent, what people doing. They're compromising the safety of other tenants. You don't understand that?
Yeah, Alleyne.
I guess the information was on point. Yeah, I guess the information was on point. That man running it breathless, you know.
Let me tell you something. You know how long police looking for that man? Now, I can't tell you the identity of the man as yet because a lot of things have to go on. But police homicide, they were looking for him. I spoke to ASP Mirage. This is ASP Mirage here. ASP Mirage here. This is ASP Mirage looking for him. Smith looking for him. ACP Smith. Everybody looking for that man. He's wanted a connection with at least 3 murders. 3 murders, ladies and gentlemen. And I have been monitoring that person, monitoring movement. The apartment was rented by a girl called Drayton. What's her name? Can't be Armour. It can't be Armour. Do I have a photograph of her? Latifah Drayton. Look at the photograph of her. And this is craziness. This is Latifah Drayton. That is the person who rented the apartment. Latifah Drayton. That is the person who rented the apartment. And Latifah Drayton know exactly, ladies and gentlemen, who is that man. She know exactly what that man is about. She know exactly. And if she says anything else but that, that's a lie. That is a lie. So the apartment, ladies and gentlemen, was rented by a woman identified as Latifah Drayton. And that is why the landlords, you have to know who you're renting your apartment to, because they used to be coming there. They had all kind of questionable characters. Ask the people from the chat. There's a chat in that area there. Everybody will say, what is going on by that house? All kind of questionable individuals. Questionable things happening there. Questionable things, neighbors, everybody are wrong on the back street, the front street, say, what is going on at that apartment building? But just to let them know the apartment where the murder suspect, whose connection with, who could assist the police with 3 murders, with 3 homicides, the apartment was rented by this girl. This isn't no way to put her in place for anything, you know. But the apartment was rented by this girl. So it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. And even though they play like they don't know, because how could you bring somebody in your house and not know the track record? How could you bring somebody to not know that how long they were there and coming and spending night and moving and pumping. How come? And let me tell you something. We got this information via our website. We got it on our website months ago. And person just started we don't even know who's the people. We don't even know if it's people or person. But information was on point. Everything was on point. We have no contact. And that is, once we get the information, we take it to ACP Smith or ASP Mirage. Look, there are photographs here. And ladies and gentlemen. And that's it. And that is what we did. And that's how I acted on it. But that is based on trust. It is based on trust. So to the landlord of that building, I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed, ladies and gentlemen, with the landlord. Very disappointed. You need to know what's going on at your apartment building. You need to know, because you are compromising the safety of other people. You heard him say, Ian Alleyne. Go ahead.
Ian Alleyne.
And to all the hard-working officers, tomorrow we'll give you the names, and also Officer Bain from Chaguanas and these WPC, right? Really nice girl. And all these people played a major role. And that's why I tell you, go to our website. That's all you need to do. The reason why we cannot do anything is that if you do not give us proper information, the person in connection with this trusted us and they give us it. We have been working on this for months. For months, ladies and gentlemen, for months. For months. We just had no contact number. We just waiting for messages. We just waiting. So you never know. Some people there packing cocaine, they're packing guns, and they tell you, go here, this here. And you can just go on the website and everything is anonymous. Nobody will ever know. I didn't even know what phone it came from. If it come from a laptop, if it come from who. So nobody knows, but we acted on the information. So tell the suspect, there's nothing we could do. We don't know if his own friends sell him out. We don't know. Nobody knows. But the information is sent on our website. And that is how we got our information. When the suspect was coming out of the house. Again, we are asking you, if you have information, get in contact with us. Get in contact. And hats off to the hardworking police officers. I mean, everything was done. Excellent. Excellent. But it's a wake-up call for landlords. Know who you're renting. Know who coming to base by you. Know who renting the apartment. Know who they bring in. Because you telling me, imagine, you have somebody like that in the community. Normal, you know. Normal. And people playing that they know. I don't know he said do that. Everybody know. You must know your friend. You must know who you bring in your apartment. You must know. Everybody must know. But as everybody asks, did he rent the apartment? He did not rent the apartment. The apartment was rented by Drayton. What is her name again? What is her? She's from Sapari, I believe. She's from Logie Street, Saparia. Logie Street, Saparia. But at the end of the day, that's the person who rented the apartment. And I think she rented it for about less than a year, about a year plus. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. So as much as it had 10 murders, we were able to get a suspect, and that's what, and any given day, any given time. And that's why I tell you, we could fix this place. This is not no time to take out pictures like Kardashian and up and down the place. This is time for action. We had 10 murders. Now something wrong. Something wrong. 10 murders. We had a ransom kidnapping, ransom paid, person died after. We had double bodies in 2 cousins killed. Just last week we had 2 Venezuelan nationals in a shallow grave. Now something wrong in this place. Something is terribly wrong. And that is why today we ask you for your information. But you can't come in our zone and play hiding. And again, this is a wake-up call. If you know where you have murder suspects and you don't want to make a call, you don't want to get involved, all you need to do is to go to the website, ianalleyne.org, no username, no password. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good afternoon, sir. Brilliant job again, man. You're really the sheriff of the tongue, boss. You're really the sheriff, boy.
Thank you. One of the highlights of the program today, ladies and gentlemen, is that boy from Bagaloo, Trace. That boy from Bagaloo. I think that's the best I've done for the year. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Open up the lines. If you have information, go to the website today. Go to the website. No username, no password. Go to the website. No username, no password, and just send the information. Send where the drugs are. Send what time they're bringing it. Send what time they're transporting. Send if your cousin have a gun. Nobody will ever know. Nobody. If you want to put a number, you can put a number. Just put your report anonymously. That's it. It's an anonymous website. Hi, caller. Continue.
Good afternoon, Ian. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
98 here.
Yeah,
Ian,
98.
Great job, man. You know, I always, good work is good work. And I like what you say, when people give you information,
Trust.
that is very, very, very confidential. And I like that attitude about you. All right. And next thing is this. There's a young man who you highlight just now with the footballer.
Yeah.
I have a pair of tugs. I have a pair of football boots. I would like to give it to him. How to get it to you? Brand new.
Call me now. You call me after.
All right, cool.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Have a good one, everybody.
Yeah. I have 500 US home. I'll give it to him. I have 500 US home. I'll give it to him also. 5 or 6, 4 or 500, I think. Somewhere in a drawer. I think I'll give it to him. Die nothing. Let him go out there and raise his head. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Let people see. Let's imagine that 10 murders, but at least, ladies and gentlemen, I had a big murder suspect. And when he's charged, and he's going to be charged, once he's charged for one, and the next one, let me tell you something. I will tell you who it is. I will show his face, and you will know his name. The police know his name and his face already.